Did you know one simple decision you make before breakfast could influence how long you live? It's not a supplement, and it's not a workout. But it may just be one of the reasons some people remain strong, sharp, and full of life well past their 90s. There's a common myth that living to 100 is all about luck or good genes, but ask those who've done it and you'll hear a different story. It turns out the people who age with grace and vitality often live by a handful of small, intentional habits, things that don't make headlines but quietly support every part of the body over time. And the best part? These habits are simple. You can start today. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, it's never too late to lean into what truly helps us thrive. In this video, we'll walk through 7 gentle but powerful habits found again and again in people who live long, meaningful lives. These habits nourish your heart, mind, and bones, not through discipline or willpower, but through rhythm, presence, and care. Stick with me until the end, because this isn't just a list. It's a path. One that shows how small things done with love and consistency can carry you farther than you ever imagined. Let's begin. Number 1. Morning light before 9 a.m. resets your body's aging clock. There's something almost magical that happens when morning light hits your eyes. It's not just uplifting. It actually helps regulate your internal biology. People who live to 100 often start their day by going outside, even briefly. They walk, sit on the porch, water plants. That early daylight exposure signals to the brain, it's morning. It's time to wake up, move, and repair. This daily habit strengthens your circadian rhythm, the body's natural clock that controls sleep, digestion, hormone release, and even immune function. When your internal timing is sharp, everything else works better. I once met an 89-year-old man named Eli, who told me, "Every morning I drink my coffee outside, even when it's cold. The day just feels better when I start with the sun." If you can, step outside for even 10 minutes in the morning. No phone, just light, breath, and movement. That small act might be setting your entire day and your long-term health on a better course. Number 2. Eating whole foods most of the time. Not perfectly, just mindfully. You don't need a fancy diet to live long. You just need to eat in a way that respects your body. Centenarians across the world share one thing in common. They eat mostly real food. Vegetables, beans, fruits, grains, small amounts of meat or fish. Nothing extreme. Just foods that have existed for generations. And meals eaten without distraction. You don't need to count calories or follow trends. Just aim for food that looks like it came from the earth, not a factory. I remember Clara, age 92, who told me, "I eat until I'm content, not until I'm full." And I always say grace before eating, not because I'm religious, but because it helps me slow down. That slowing down allows your body to catch up. It helps digestion, reduces inflammation, and leaves you with more energy, not less, after a meal. Number 3. Staying socially connected, even in small ways. You don't need 100 friends to live longer. Just a few good connections that make you feel seen. Studies repeatedly show that people with strong relationships, whether with family, friends, or community, tend to live longer and recover faster from illness. Even a quick check-in call or shared cup of tea can lower stress and protect the heart. It tells your nervous system, "I'm not alone. I belong." I met Lillian, 87, who attends a weekly knitting group at the local library. She said, "We barely talk about knitting anymore, but I never miss it. It's the highlight of my week." Reach out, say hello, write a note. Connection doesn't need to be loud, just real. Number 4. Moving your body like it's part of life, not a separate task. People who live long don't exercise in the way we often think about it. They just move, all the time. They walk to the market, tend to their garden, sweep the floor, dance a little when music comes on. The body stays young not through intensity, but through consistency. Even light daily movement improves blood flow, reduces stiffness, boosts mood, and keeps your bones strong. It's not about burning calories. It's about staying fluid and present in your body. John, 91, told me, "Every evening I take a walk around the block. Same loop, same pace. It's how I clear my head and keep my legs working. You don't have to do much. Just don't sit still all day. A body in motion stays in motion." Number 5, doing something every day that brings you joy. Just for you. Joy isn't a luxury. It's medicine. And people who make it to 100 know how to find it, even in the small things. It might be painting, playing piano, reading the paper with coffee, singing in the shower, feeding the birds. Joy reminds your brain that life is worth engaging with. When you do something just because it delights you, it reduces stress hormones, improves heart function, and boosts resilience. I once asked a 94-year-old woman what her secret was. She smiled and said, "I whistle while I fold laundry. Every time. Been doing it since I was 30. What's your version of that? Make space for it. Let it be yours." Number 6, resting deeply. Even if it's not perfect sleep. Rest isn't just about sleep. It's about giving your nervous system time to soften. That might mean naps, quiet evenings, or simply breathing deeply for 5 minutes. Centenarians often have routines that create calm: a cup of tea after dinner, a bath before bed, prayer, or reflection. These rituals tell the body it's safe to let go. Even if you wake up at night or don't sleep 8 hours, what matters is the rhythm. Going to bed at the same time, turning off screens, creating a wind-down routine that your body learns to expect. I met a woman named Ruth, 90, who told me, "I light a candle every night before bed, just for a moment. It tells my mind the day is done. That's rest. That's healing." Number 7, staying curious, never assuming you've learned it all. One of the most beautiful things about those who live long lives is that they never stop learning. They ask questions, read books, try new things, not to be perfect, but to stay engaged. Your brain is like a garden. If you don't plant anything, weeds take over. But if you feed it with ideas, puzzles, stories, it stays fertile and sharp. Samuel, 95, learns a new word every week and tries to use it in conversation. "Gives my brain a little stretch," he said with a grin. You don't have to go back to school, just stay curious. Wonder, explore, think. The brain, like the body, wants to stay useful. Living to 100 isn't a guarantee, but living well, with clarity, calm, and connection, is something we can all move toward, no matter our age. These 7 habits aren't loud. They won't go viral. But over the years, they build something steady inside you, a sense of rhythm, resilience, and quiet joy. So what's one habit from today's video you already practice? And what's one you might like to begin? Share it with us in the comments below. Your words matter here, and your story might be just what someone else needs to hear today. If this video gave you something to think about, please like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Your support helps us continue creating honest, thoughtful content for this amazing community. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next video.